tell again, we are trained in that, the School of Art and Design. So I want to say these few words. Chinhoyi University of Technology is for us and for your children. Please, I'm happy to see students who are around. Thank you very much for coming. I suppose you're art students.
We are students from Washington High School. Thank you very much.
Great. Let's make them because when we went to school, we did not know what art is. If you say I want to be an artist, you associate with the Rastaman on the roadside. You say they don't that, they smoke this and that, they smoke that. You know, it was not a profession, it was well presented. There are a lot of negative things associated with being an artist. And even musicians, how many parents would want their children to be musicians? Because they're seeing how other musicians can go beyond the expected. So, but we are still, removing that stigma. And also art is not just for the white people. We had art before. Look at rock art. That was our art. Look at our sculpture, the Zimbabwe made, which is, if you possess the Zimbabwe made, you have no one to do. Because it's an icon, it's a souvenir, it's a value which represents the nation. So sculpting has been with us, art has been with us. Whatever we are wearing, this nice uniform was designed by fashion designers. Those checkered designs and all that, everything is art. Walk into a supermarket, all the packaging is done by these people who are graduating now. They do the packaging for biscuits, anything that is edible, anything that is put in the market. So people don't know. Our newspapers, we read every day. There's a designer who makes sure there's no empty page or empty space. Did you know that? And all the colors and this and that. So it's all over, but people didn't know about it. This is why we go all over the country, wherever students want to exhibit, and we say go and exhibit so that we have the opportunity to also showcase what this the field of art is all about. So I want to thank you as sponsors if they are here present, the parents for allowing us to be here and enjoy the viewing and the assessment together.
Indeed, knowledge is power, and power given to a man can be creative or destructive. Abraham Lincoln was once quoted for saying, "Any man can withstand adversity, but give a man power, and you will see his true colors." So at this moment, I'd like to call upon our exhibitors, the main actors for today, to please come forward and give us a piece of their own and exhibit a bit of that power they've been enhanced with by education.
I would like to thank you all for coming to grace this occasion, our exhibition. I would like to thank my sponsors, our sponsors actually, Great K Investments, Washington Hughes Group of Schools, CM Canvas and Hiring Services, and all our parents and our brothers, our sisters for helping us to be where we are right now. As you be showcasing, feel free to ask any questions that you want to ask. We're free to answer everything. Enjoy. Thank you.
Now, in this moment, please allow me the honor to introduce to you today's guest of honor as he comes forward. Now, it is a true pleasure to welcome you all to this special gathering. And it has been a moment of inspiration that meets purpose for us to come here and celebrate not just an achievement, but a showcase that reminds me of the true value that drives our vision, perception, perseverance into the services that we provide in the future. The generation of tomorrow starts here today, And as we reflect on the themes of endurance and change, it becomes clear that success, rarely a straight path in its wake, takes grit, grace, persistence, and willingness to rise after each fall. Today we are privileged to hear from someone who has shared such a journey and exemplifies the qualities that we aspire to reach. We are honored to be joined by our guest of honor whose influence reaches beyond the reach of man, beyond the boardrooms and beyond even the borders that be. He is not just a successful businessman, but also a vibrant social figure with a passionate philanthropic journey that he's been on. He is a renowned traveler who has traversed around the globe, a former military man who is very principled and advocates for his theme for us, the olden goldies. We remember it by the song from Michael Jackson, "Heal the World and Make It a Better Place." To share with us before he rises is a theme verse to show Matthew chapter 24, verse 13, and John chapter 13, verse 34. This is for those that will bookmark and go and share upon the word. So please join me with a round of applause to welcome a truly remarkable individual from the United Kingdom, a leader whose work inspires endurance, change, generosity, and global thinking in a new perspective. For today's creative exhibition, please help me welcome with a round of applause, Mr. Mahlunge.
I will just start by giving a brief, just to say thank you all for coming to grace this occasion. I will then move on to the introduction. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I call you gentle, not because you have ever been gentle to me, but you see, every human being is considered gentle until he or she proves otherwise. It is both an honor and a pleasure to welcome you all here today as we gather for this inspiring and meaningful occasion. Events like this remind us of the incredible impact and creativity, resilience and collaboration can have in shaping not only our personal journeys but our communities at large. The event, we are all gathered here to witness the exhibition of Mr. Panashe Chikuvanyanga and Mr. Munashe Kaniwa. The two are part of 4-2 visual communications and multimedia design students at Chinhoyi University of Technology. As part of completion of their degree program, in their final year, they are required to do an exhibition program like this one we are witnessing today, showcasing skills and concepts they have acquired throughout the course of their learning. And moving forward on to, I'm now on Mr. Panashe Chikuvanyanga. Mr. Panashe Chikuvanyanga is a curator of an art exhibition themed Change, which is an inspiring art exhibition of transformation, growth, and the beauty of evolution. All this is portrayed in his drawings, paintings, photography, and graphic design. And now to Mr. Munashe Kaniwa. Mr. Munashe Kaniwa is a curator of art exhibition themed Endurance, a visual meditation on the journey of perseverance throughout hardship, through growth, and through the often unseen labor of completion. From his own, on his words, my work explores the tension between fragility and resilience, capturing moments that reflect the inner strength required to continue when the path becomes difficult. Ladies and gentlemen, having said all this, I declare the exhibition open. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presence as well, Mr. Mahlunge, in exhibiting and viewing case these works that we're about to showcase. Now, regarding today's receptions, we're challenged with themes of change and endurance. So to change your view, before some people were peeking in, could have a full look at what is the artwork that they're viewing from distance. I shall now show you that endurance comes with a prize. For enduring this ceremony of speeches, while a lot of you have come with the expectation of viewing art pieces, you may make your way to the table for refreshments before you find your way to view the work. So it's been a lovely pleasure hosting you today. The name's Gift Frank, the host you love the most, signing out for refreshments.
Unfortunately, the phone is not mine. They are guest of honor. They are guest of honor.
Once a soldier, always be a soldier.
Oh, yeah?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
can you take your guest of honor and guest of guest to your exhibitions one by one? Mama, why not join us?
Good morning once again.
You speak up.
Good morning once again. Like you've heard before, I'm Munashe Kaniwa, doing theme endurance. This is my artistic statement, and I think you go through it. I will not read it, but you go through it. I'll go to my first artworks. So my display design, I've started with all my drawings, going to the photography, going on. So this one is my portrait. I titled it Kuzai. This is my wife. I drew her on A2.
Wow. Where's the wife? Mrs. Kaniwa. Because we need to see the resemblance. Can you come up here, please? Wow. Yeah, I can see the resemblance. Especially the eyes. No, it's mostly the eyes, and maybe the communication. Well done on that one. Thank you so much.
So, taking you back a little bit, the reason why I chose my theme endurance, I don't know if I call it a habit, but I take more time doing one artwork.
Kufudu goti noise mbichana tinzwe kunoku please. Kufudu goti ngatingotore ifudu takanyarara. Tinzwisisane kunoku. Thank you. Go on.
So I would want to say I take my time doing each artwork, but it have affected my journey in completion. So I call it endurance. That the time that I drag doing each artwork, but by the end of the day, I will need to make sure I finish it. But this one, it took me a month to finish it in completion.
Of course, it's a wife. What about if you say, can you draw me then? How long would it take you?
I would want to say 2 days. I would want to say 2 days.
Okay.
So, moving forward, I started this one again. I stretched it a bit, but as you can see, it's still standing. So it worked in hand with my theme, endurance. Moving forward, but I'm not a fan of Coca-Cola though.
Yeah, but you never know with life, you can be an ambassador of them. And I would really not like to elaborate on that one, because these cans, we were born when they were already there. They have stood the test of time. So I can relate to his theme, what he's talking about. So well done on that one as well.
We are enjoying
They've stood the test of
we are
time.
enjoying with it.
Okay.
So moving forward to this one. This one is my old cap that I used to wear long back. So one day I just decided on a lazy, it was a very lazy day for me. So I just decided to draw this one.
Didn't have any label?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay. Yeah, well done. I'm sure all the guests, all the other people here, they can relate as well. The drawings are so nice, and it's not just a drawing, it has got a deeper meaning from my perspective view. Well done, Munashe.
Moving forward to, sorry?
If I may ask, how do we see endurance there in that case?
No, in this one, it's I draw it when I was in 1-2. Yeah, I drew this in 1-2. So I just put it on my collection as I'll be exhibiting. And this one as well. It doesn't work in hand or align with my theme, but I titled it Taste. I know some of you might want to go and have one or two. So that's the inspiration that I got for this one.
You might think you've gone out of your way, but as I can see it, because when you are enjoying something, even the Lord Christ went through this when he was doing the fastings. So for a person to survive, you really need to quench the thirsty. So you might think you went out of your way, but as to me, I think you are still very much in line, and it might even be a very bigger point on your endurance. Because for any person to endure or to survive, you need to quench the thirst.
Moving forward to the seaside. I'm sorry, Ms. Nyambaya. You said you talked about the inspiration behind this one. But I'm very much sorry. This is my favorite art piece. And I took my time drawing this one. Because whilst I was on the internet, I just thought of drawing this one. And it's my son's favorite as well. Moving forward.
Before we go, if you can elaborate more, because so far, maybe to other people, me I can relate because I've lived it so many times on the seaside. Maybe if you can just elaborate more on the drawing.
Like I said, this drawing, I got the inspiration from the internet. Why I chose this one? There's 3-point perspective. As you can see, we have this point, we have this point, and also we have this point.
Is it like a holiday home or resort or?
Yeah, I would want to say, I would want to say that, that it's a resort area where you can see there will be water here, mountains.
And as well I can see the seagulls.
Yeah.
They're a menace, especially when you leave the food lying around. Yeah, they will terrorize you. Okay.
Okay, moving forward. I titled this Mukanya. That's because my mom Mwera Soko. So this is actually for her. Mukanya.
Anamera soko muri kweroko marangarirwa. Wow, yeah. Looks beautiful like your mom as well. Well done. That one needs no more explanation. That's mostly self-explanatory. Yeah, I can understand.
Moving forward, the journey. Mostly, one of you can relate where you'll be going to your rural areas and the like, and mostly that's where you can find the mountains. So I named this the journey to wherever that you want to go, to your rural areas, be it traveling for any other function, the journey, and this be A2.
Okay, on this one as well, because life is a journey and not a destination. So I can really understand this drawing in more concept, because I don't know whether this now the road is the ones I'm seeing here in Zimbabwe. Maybe it needed a little bit of potholes, but yeah. Anyway, a life journey is wherever you are, world over. So I can relate to that one. Well done on that point as well.
So moving to my photograph, I would like to explain this to you. This one is the close-up. I took this picture trying by all means to get the settings of 5D Canon. But then I realized that capturing this picture, I use the close-up concept. The close-up concept so that I get to see the actual features of the Canon 5D.
Okay, what made you choose to say stick on the flower part? Because you could have just go and take a picture of anything, but you choose to go on like a rose. Is it a rose, a lily, or a flower? Yeah. What made you choose on the flower?
Why I choose a flower? Because I wanted to. Number one, I edited this one after I took the picture.
Okay.
So I wanted to enhance my editing skills. Yeah. So that I get to get the actual pink of this flower. And so you see this one is brown, but this one is too ripe, it's too okay.
Okay. I do understand. Yeah, well done.
So moving on to the other close-up that I did. This one I was enhancing my editing skills of lighting. So as you can see that there is proper and much light on this.
I think all the guys you can relate, isn't it? Everyone can really see it's a Rolls Royce. So well done for that.
That was the idea. That's the idea behind this picture.
Ah, well done.
So moving on to this one, I tried to read the wedding. It was actually their dream wedding. And in the happy moments, I choose this because of the design the concept behind this design. That I put
Okay, but I can see.
But the couple, okay. I just let me use couple. The couple on top, as they with their bridesmaids and bridegrooms on the bottom there.
Mrs. Kaniwa, is the wedding there? The wedding is it ringing any bells there? Maybe the white wedding is on this way. The big man is dreaming. Well done on that.
So this one and this one I talked about it. So I'm moving to this one. This one was an event at the Manapum.
Wow.
So
Actually, I haven't been to Manapum. Now you have given me, you put something for me on my bucket list. Okay.
So with this picture, it's the view behind what you see at the front there. I chose the mountain, not or the small pool there and the like. So that is the concept behind this one.
Okay.
Moving forward to in the park. I chose this, mainly the concept behind this was the elephant. You see, with its big in chest, yeah. So yeah, so I choose this one because of the elephant mainly.
Yes, because mostly on all the animals, the elephant really is the one mostly that goes like moving with his fin for the endurance. I think we all can relate on that one. Yes. So I think he's doing very well. He's much in line with his theme of endurance.
Moving forward to this A3, I titled it Muchongol. As you can see, these are traditional dance crew for a certain school. So the concept was the Muchongol, them being in their African attires, and their sticks, and see harare, and
Our culture has stand the test of time.
yeah. So I'm done with the photography.
We have tried, not really tried, we have been like, I would say compromised on our African tradition, our way of life, but still we is bringing up that endurance concept to say from the dressing, from the utensils and everything, to say our culture still stands the test of time. So on the endurance as well, I can see the young man is ticking all the boxes. I'm sure we can all agree on that one.
So moving to the posters.
There's a question I wanted to comment for you. I wanted to ask a question.
Question there.
Why do you choose like brighter colors like green, yellow, and other colors? Why do you use like black and white?
On which one really?
Like
So that we can see all of us.
on literally like all of them. You didn't use like brighter colors. You used like dark colors. So I wanted to ask, is it because of the theme, or it's just like what other drawers do?
Okay.
Conversations at the back there.
That's a good question. So I will take you back a little bit. So most of my work I use pencil. So automatically that will be black. So then I will be using a white paper. So that will be the black and white. Are you answered?
But what's on that one? Any particular reason why you choose to use pencil? Or it's just something that it's natural to you? Or?
Okay. I would want to say it's something that we can run away from, because that's the thing that is there. Because all the pencils are in black and papers, so that I
No,
use.
but my question was, why do you choose pencil? Why do you stick to pencil?
Oh,
Or
okay.
is it
I stick to pencil because pencil to me, it's good to. I'm good at it.
okay?
I'm not good at painting, and I'm not good at colors. Why I chose using black is because of colors, color combination, color grading, and stuff. When it comes to drawing, I'm not good at that, so I will stick to what I'll be good at. Though I can paint, though I can, I can paint, but I'm not good at that. So moving forward to posters. So posters that I do, it was mainly a theme that I was being given with the client that I was doing for. So I used green, red, black, obviously. So I was taking those colors from their logo to blend well with. So these are actually the pictures of what they do.
All right. So like a poster like this one, how much do you charge?
Designing fee $10.
$10. Wow, that's quite cheap. I might as well ask you to do mine as well. So this one is like a restaurant,
Yeah.
and the themes for the restaurants and all the stuff, the food I can see, the tents. Yeah, oh, that's wonderful.
This one is another
It's
poster.
more like this one as
Yeah.
well. Okay.
So the concept behind this one was for enrollment purposes for Washington Hills group of schools. So the issue of layout, the issue of space, I took it from this whole thing, and I used on this thing actually on this poster. So on the colors from the logo, red, a little bit of gray.
Because this one I can understand much, because this is more like a family affair. The school is for my uncle, so and I can see all his trademarks. They also encourage there, and what I would want to just to know is, do they give you all these because I can see it's all much detailed. Everything is there, and like on the enrollment, like you are saying, and this other part, what they offer, is it they give you something to say you can work on, or it's you who just put everything on in one
So
place?
mainly, I think starting from the posters, going to all those graphic designing elements. Mostly the client give us his idea, then I create the concept, I create the design.
Okay. that
So
makes sense to me.
I receive the information. So I'll be the one who has to think that where should I put the logo? Where should I put the pictures? And why should I put the pictures? And it should be eye-catching, obviously, so
Okay.
that yes,
Out of curiosity, for business purposes like this,
yeah.
how many concepts of the page would you generally draft out?
Yeah, it depends now with the client. So as you can see, these are two different concepts. Why? And they are different. Why? Because this one is a restaurant and this one is a school. So you need to create a concept according to the theme that you've been given, or according to the client's line of business.
If I can just comment, I think that one was excellently done for Washington University School, because all that you are actually talking about there, that's exactly what we do at Washington University
Yes.
School, and the head of the school.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I really appreciated the information, everything there. But before saying, for example, I'm just being cheeky now, cause me I've got a on YouTube, my page tag along with William Mahlunge. I do traveling. Say, just like one-on-one now. If I ask you to say, can you do something like this? What would you put on my concept without me giving you what I want to put? But just to say mine, because mine is it's a traveling channel.
So from what you said, I just picked traveling. So in my mind, when I start or when I'm about to create the concept, so obviously we have Victoria Falls. So that will be my background picture, because it's all about traveling. So, and who would want, everyone would want to travel to Victoria Falls.
And there's a main attraction.
Yeah. So you can use Kariba, Wange National Park, and the like. So that will be the pictures that I'll be putting on the flyer or on the poster that you would want. So moving to the graphic designing part, all these were concepts given by the client, and I was doing according to the client's concept. So as you can see, this one, it was for a November bookings. So with their colors of the logo, I just brand, and they give me the pictures of what they take.
And it just took me back as well, because I missed the wedding. I wasn't around, but now the clear picture of it, and we also brought in the CM canvas. Our moms and our dad, what they all do as well. And as you can see on this, the tent, there's no much decoration, of course, because it's an exhibition, but he tried to bring out as well what our mom and our dad also do as well. So yeah, well done on that one.
So same canvas and hiring services. So mainly it's all about what they do. So mainly they focuses on weddings mostly, but they do all these other functions. So this one was the old logo. So on my specialization project, I redo it. I rebranded the logo. So this one is the logo that I rebranded for CM Canvas. So as you can see, the transition from this logo to this one. So I also did this for same canvas as well, but this one was for Glorious Garden in particular. For this one, mainly it was just showcasing what they do, their products, their venue, and the like. And mainly the title for this one was layered design. Same applies with this one for dicey photography.
And on your prices, do they vary, or how do you charge on your prices?
Yeah, sometimes it varies with most of my clients, or most of our clients out there. Some of them, they don't have the concept. Some of them, they don't even have the pictures to put. So we need to create the concept. So that's where photograph comes in. If it's necessary, we need to take the pictures, then we design.
Okay. Any other questions, people? You can give the young men some more questions. Okay, moving forward.
So moving to my logos. This one, I designed this for tents. So tents, it resembles the tent, the roof.
The roof. Yeah.
Also, if you have noticed, this one would make a C, and this one would make an M for CM canvas.
Oh yeah.
That's impressive.
Impressive, yeah. I didn't see that one coming. Well done. That's thinking beyond.
Moving to the Comcan electrical engineering. So this one, they do electrical engineering. So as you can see, these are spanners blended together, and their colors are just red. Going to DV fitments. Obviously, they do the fitness and the like. So This one, yeah. So they didn't want much on their logo, so they just wanted their name. So that's why I just put this one for fitness. As simple as that. Moving to another logo. This one is for Great K's. They do printing. So this is the G and the K, Great K's. So they same applies with this ones. They didn't want much on their logo. They just wanted the black as well and the red.
Okay, I can see say for this like their motto thing.
Changing lives through design.
So for example, if say a customer comes to you or a client comes to you, and then what their motto and the logo, maybe they won't be like tallying. Do you really get to sit down with them and then explain to them to say this, or you will be just saying as long as I get my money?
Normally, the tagline, I would want to call it a tagline. The tagline, it has to work in hand with their logo, their name of their company. So that, let's say, this one, if there is a no name here or a tagline, I cannot really pick what exactly they do. So I might miss the point of this logo, but the tagline or the motto will help me digest or walk through. No, so these people, they do this and that.
Okay. Yeah.
So going to Dignity Granites, the D resembles, they do granites, tombstone. So the D, I just took it, was most of the tombstones that will be in a rectangle shape. So the D, though it is curved, but the D was supposed, the concept is still there, that it has to align with the rectangle of most of the tombstones that we see out there.
Okay.
So going to Bella Computers, Innovation Hub. These ones, they do call laptops. So the reason why I chose this is their motto was continuity in making lives easy. So I did this, the M, which continues with the C. So it resembles the continuity is their motto and on their logo as well.
And as well the initials.
Yes.
Mela Computers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So going to the banner section, this one was, the concept was for.
Also, this one you call it a banner.
Yeah, this one is a
Where-
banner.
Where is the difference? The banner from the ones we were just explaining now.
Okay.
Because
if
to
you're-
me, if I look in, maybe I'm just still thinking it's just the same thing. It's all about advertising. So what's the difference? Is it on the material part?
Yeah, it's
or
also it also plays a part on the material used,
Mm.
so that you mount it wherever that you want. As you can see, this one, this banner, this is actually the stand for this particular company.
Okay.
So we printed it, then we put on the stand.
Are you all guys with no questions? No questions? So the young man, you should be doing so well because people are not
Yeah.
forthcoming. Yeah?
I have a question.
Yes.
In all this, do you use like software for
Yeah.
like what?
I'm a fan of Adobe Illustrator. So I do most of my work. I use Adobe Illustrator. even the magazines, I use Adobe Illustrator. So moving to the last part of my exhibit, so you can be thank you. This was the first edition for Washington Hills High School now, not group, but high school. This is their first edition of their magazine that I did. So you can open and take a look.
And as well detailed. So this was from 2022, right?
Yes.
Okay. Vision, mission, core values. Our vision to develop well-rounded, globally competitive individuals through the profession of distinctive learning environment. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And we can thank you for doing the good job as well. And I've been just commented. I did comment to you, is it?
Yes.
They are well representative and well, very smart.
And we
Yeah.
can confirm that he did it, that I saw him doing it.
Really?
That's very true. He's not lying.
Yeah, because sometimes
I
people
also
will
have
just
a
say, I
section
did this,
that
I did
actually-
this, yeah. It's good to have a confirmation, yeah.
Yes, I've got, there's a section where I also participated.
All right.
Yeah,
Do you know what page it is?
Yeah, I have an idea. It had something to do with Christianity. In other words, how we counsel students through, or how we guide the students maybe through attending our services, church services, every Sunday. It's actually there. In other words, how we change lives.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the church is the United Methodist Church. Every Sunday our students attend that.
All right.
You mean? No, it's in Washington High School. That's the magazine you was referring
That's
to.
the one with African Pacific.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Thank
You mentioned about the United Methodists. So now, do you have got like the church on the campuses, or you do
No,
go out?
they just, they
go
just
out.
come every Sunday from 8 a.m. up to about 10 a.m.
All right.
That's when they're there.
Okay.
They're preaching to all of our students and stuff. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, me when I was like when I did my Form 1 and 2, I did actually St. Mary's Anglican School. So basically, they used to give this time for us to go to church as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
Thank you. The next student, can you just make it fast, please? You know your work, just summarize and make it fast.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. My name is Panashe Chikuvanyanga, and I am the curator of Change Solo Art Exhibition. So, in my display design, I have decided to start with my drawings and paintings because of a story that I had during my learning at Chinhoyi University of Technology. Yeah, so I drew a bottle of wine and cups and this water glass. The story behind was I used to live with boys at my boarding house, and you know, college students sometimes they because of peer pressure and all, they consume a lot of alcohol and all that. So there was this moment where they will be happy, like let's say during the night, right? And they go out and drink, and then tomorrow they are stressed, like they've overspent money and hangover and all that. So based on that story and just realizing what they were doing, I decided to portray that story visually, like in my drawings and in my painting. So I drew this So the reason why I drew the cup of water was just because we all know that water is life, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so I drew this cup because I asked myself a question, like, is that all about life? Like what they were doing? Drinking and then get stressed tomorrow, and then they forget in the evening that they overspent yesterday and they are spending again. So I just asked myself a question, is that all about life? Isn't it better then to consume more of water, which will benefit your body, than drinking more of alcohol, which will lead you to stress and overspending? So that was the story behind.
Okay,
So
I would
with-
like to say, once I'll see on that one, thank you for bringing this up as well, because on your theme, we are just like, I can align on that one, because when I come back, say September, I'm going to be like moving on the theme of to say drug awareness to our youth, because as we can see, the drugs and alcohol consumption is really killing our young generation. So thank you so much for bringing up that point as well, because it's something which we really need to sit down with our young people to educate them, and for them to understand the dangers of drugs and alcohol misuse. So thank you so much on that one as well.
And last point on that, these are drawings and paintings. So there's a drawing of this and a painting of this again. Because as an artist, I wanted to portray the artistic feel of the pencil drawing and the painting, the painting feel of the artwork. So moving on to my graphic designs, which are poster design. So all my designs, initially on drawing, on graphic designs that I've done for other people, they are there. But on this one, I tried to go hand in hand with my theme, with my theme, and I wanted to exhibit something that you can go home with. Alright? So rather than if I am to give you a poster that I've done for detail, maybe it will not be of use to you. So on my theme of change, on this one, as you can see, it's reflecting burdens that can hold you down and hinder you from doing whatever you want to do. So I use the bird because we know that birds can fly. So if you want to fly in life, or if you want to rise in life, you have to let go of things that hold you down.
That's very powerful. Thank you for that. Yes, that's a very powerful message.
So as you can see, this one again, there's always a price to pay for your dream. So with the pictures and the design that I've put together, you can see the transition where you have to, in order to reach this destination of victory, you have to go through all these early mornings, late nights, embracing failure. I know that after failing, then you shut down or you give up. No, you have to embrace and continue.
Yeah, man, I can see you have got so much powerful messages. Do you dream about this? What is it really that is driving you? Because I can see, all the people can hear, we can see this is a very powerful, much detailed thing here. And even on that, on the beds as well. So I'm just curious, I just want to know, do you dream, do you?
Alright, so on my designs, actually I am passionate about creating designs that can affect change. So that's my inspiration. I just work around on that. creating artworks that are
So it just comes to you
It's-
wherever
it's
you
just-
are. You
it's just natural.
natural.
Yes.
Well done. Yes, that's a very good question as well. Are you a preacher or something?
Yes,
Now it's making sense.
on these ones as well, especially on this one, this I use this as like as a bridge. Like as you can see that we are here to a zero, and then if we are to cross, we go to hero.
Very thin line. Very, very thin line.
Yes. And the demarcator is what? Is time. So it's only a matter of time. You have to just be consistent, flexibility, hard work, you reach your goal. It's just a bit of time if you keep moving forward and pressing towards the mark.
Wow.
Then on this one,
Very powerful.
Yeah, yeah.
so on this one, on this poster design, is something that I thought of maybe if you are to put it in your home or maybe in your bedroom, that when you just look at it, you just encourage yourself to face your fears, right? To just be courageous. So I said, instead of just creating this as a poster on its own, why can't I also create a t-shirt label of this design? So we'll see it when we go there.
And is this the face of a lion?
Yeah, actually, this whole background thing is the face of the lion. Then on the
I can pick that one because I'm a lion.
and on the face of the large lion, actually, there's this typography, which has got the face of a lion again in it. Yeah.
Before we move on, I want to have the details of this one.
Yeah.
All right. On this one, perception. So this one actually, the inspiration I got it from. I was watching exhibitions on YouTube. So there's this artist who just have artworks, which he didn't tell people the story behind. He had some photographs where he just displayed, and he said the viewer has to create his own one, so we don't have to force the story on you. You have to look at it and just create a story on your own. So this one, that's why I called it perception. Like, what is it that you can think of when you look at it? What story can you create after looking at it? So actually, I used this is photo manipulation. I took a photo of a leaf. This is a leaf. Photo of a leaf, and this background design of actual portrait photography.
Okay.
Then this one actually is also photo manipulation. This is the entrance gate of Chinhoyi University of Technology, and this is a book. So I took a book on its own and wrote on its own. Then I manipulated it so that, as you can see,
Is this a book or it's a Bible? I can see
actually,
it's more like a Bible.
it's not actually a Bible.
But,
It's aligned to that.
you can
Then-
see some pieces there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then on photography again, on this one, this is just a story of sometimes when I'm at school, I go to cut ground, right, and see my fellow students playing soccer and all. So I realized that most of them after playing soccer, they go and drink water and all that. So I chose a moment. This is a footballer. His name is Thomas. So I just took a photography of that, of him drinking water, because again, like I said, that we all know that water is life. So that was the drive for me to capture that moment. But after the sweat, after all the injuries,
I
then
can
go
see
back
you are
to the
moving
source.
with the mostly like with water, and I would just like to elaborate on that one because me personally, like I've been suffering with sciatica, because I've got the when I was growing up, I never used to drink water, so I would just want to take this opportunity as well to educate the other people as well, because I used to think maybe it's more like being posh, not drinking water but just drinking drinks. I used to like sleep on my bedside with a 2 liter of orange juice, never drinking water at all. But now I'm having this problem and it's affecting me too much. But thanks to my mom, my Kaniwa sent me this other audio from Dr. Mamvura, and it's a very much detailed audio. If anyone of you doesn't have that audio, if you want me to forward you that audio, I will do so, because water is very precious, like the young man is emphasizing. And from that Dr. Mamvura, they were saying 75% of our bodies it's water. So if you consume mostly these drinks, you will be just damaging your body, you see. So I really like to thank you for sticking too much on taking much of your time on the water part. Well done on that.
Thank you. So, moving on to this photography. The inspiration behind this, I was just walking, then I just appreciated the aesthetic beauty of the environment. So I just said, instead of just enjoying on my own, let me just capture the view. Then I captured the view of the sunset. Then after I captured it, I said, instead of just using it as just a picture, let me also create a t-shirt label concerning what this design, this photography of sunset, which you will see again here.
This is the mirage, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, well detailed.
Then these are the logos that I've done for other companies, especially when I was on attachment. And I also have a branded t-shirt where we can see the use or the placement of logos, which you can also see there also.
And your logos as well, they are quite much detailed, because as from this one, anyone can tell what it's all about as well, is it?
Yes.
Well done.
And like this one also, if you can see the logo, what it is.
And how much do you charge on your prices?
I charge $20 for
design.
Yes. It depends also. Upwards. And these are the flyer designs that I try to do for other people. You can also see that they are flyer designs. Then on the sunset, yeah, this is the t-shirt design that I'm talking about. So this is typography. It merged with the photography. So they are like two elements that are combined together to.
Okay, how much is this t-shirt?
$10.
It's not easy to remove.
No, it's not. It's not. Then on the logo design that I've done, so this is actually what you can use the logo for. For example, if I design a logo for you, you can brand it on your shirt or t-shirt or
Move around, come this side so that we will see.
You can brand it on your t-shirts or anywhere where you want us to put your logo. So this is just an example of where you can, of the placement of your logo.
Okay.
And on that poster design,
So what
face
the
your
face,
feet.
yeah.
Yes, the lion one. This is also the placement where you can put that poster design. So this is the t-shirt label of that poster design that I created.
I like
So-
the face your fears because, like, if you don't just like come out of your shell and then say, well, like now, we say things are hard in our country, and then you just sit around on the bridge without coming out to face the struggles. You won't get anywhere. So, yeah. It's the big-
Yeah.
So how much is this one? The t-shirt.
The t-shirt, all this is
$10.
Okay.
Okay.
How much is the ticket? $5. You can buy now.
Yes. Do you have got some in stock, or we have to place orders?
Yeah, you have to place orders and preferences.
Okay.
And now
I think I will go for the face of ears.
But can we bid for the available ones? Because I would love the cap.
Yeah, that's a good one because you might have the.
Yeah.
Actually, you came up with a good idea. I would want to buy this
Yeah,
one.
for
as well.
$10 I can have the cap. Yes.
And also the t-shirt.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are my artworks. So if you want to go back and look again and ask questions on where you want me to clarify, I am here so you can enjoy the video.
Okay, how much for a piece of art?
Which one?
Yeah.
Since we're done with the showcase, please do feel free to send some comments by the comment portal located. Please do not forget to pass by.
Okay, sure. How much for the piece of art, please?
Which one?
That one, the painted one, the bottle.
This one is very powerful. Yeah.
How much is this one?
This one is going for
Oh my
You want to negotiate this?
$10.
Let me confirm.
Okay, but out of curiosity, sorry.
I want to buy it for 20. Oh, I want to buy it for 20.
That's the whole point of bidding, is it? The highest bidder takes it home.
I'll get it for 20. I want this one but for 20.
I'll pay 25.
Where is he?
I'm taking for 30.
Panache, there's a bidding here.
I'm taking for 30.
30.
30 to
Can I hear another more than 30? 30? 30?
I'm getting
35?
40.
40? Any takers?
Okay, Panache.
100? Are you serious? 100! 100 here? Hey, it's a show here. Come on, show us.
Going once,
There's 100 here.
No, we want to see
going
the cash.
twice.
We want to see the cash. We want to see the cash.
Any more?
Sold.
Last? Before we sold? 100
Oh, God.
dollars.
Oh,
Can you remove it? Because this one we want to make sure it's taken off.
okay.
This one, $100.
Is the other dollars available right now?
Who has the $100? I'm taking it for 50. I'll take it
No,
for
he's
50.
getting the money.
He's getting the money.
He's serious. He's getting the money. I also wanted this honestly. But it's just
We want to see the money. We want to see the money. I'll take it for 50.
no, actually, I said it from the beginning.
Oh.
It has got a very deeper meaning. This portrait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So,
Palace,
young man, after all this, you've just started making money. Yeah, I can see you making millions of dollars in the near future. Because actually, these paintings, they really do pay good money. So,
Okay,
well
since I'm
done.
defeated, I'll take that one for 20.
Which one? This one?
That one. Yes, that one.
Anyone?
Don't bid. I'll
So-
take that one.
You're comfortable with the 20?
Yes, but selling price was $10.
$10. Oh, so well done. Thank
So-
you.
Panache, just out of curiosity, I've heard many asking about the prices of your pieces. But then this one you mentioned previously that you painted this one. And during your painting, I'd love to ask you about the value of your pieces, if they are determined by the type of brushes or the type of paints that you use, or just the meaning as it is, or the message behind the piece. Does it determine the value, or
Yes,
it's just you just take a price like, oh, this one, let me take it for 20, or
Alright.
there's
The pricing, it depends, yes, with the material that I've used. So of course I have to calculate the material that I use in terms of the price. Then also, I'm also selling the story. And so I attach the price on the story again, and my effort again on that, on doing the artwork.
okay. So what now differentiates you from other artists? Like I might not know them by names, but then we have heard of paintings like Mona Lisa painting and others. So they are really expensive, very much expensive, pretty much expensive. But then we don't even know why they are that much expensive comparing to our own drawings here in Zimbabwe. Would you mind to expagorate on that?
On that, I would just say, as an artist, I prefer minimalism. So most of my designs are minimalistic in nature. As you can see, there is no much going on the artworks. It's just straightforward. Right.
Okay.
Minimalistic.
Explain a bit.
Minimalistic is just an art movement where artists they just create things in a minimal way. They just simplify things rather than complicating things. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Can you remove this one since that one is gone? I'll take this one.
I want this one for $10.
Should I?
I'm the salesman. Give it to me.
Okay, I would like to, excuse me a bit.
The young man is going to get the cash box. He's already started making money.
Munashe.
I can't take your wife.
Like this side. Oh, I'm charged now because I'm just a face. I haven't done it. I think I got to put my place.
Ya ibva matungo wabata makuru vanhu vacho kozi havabatiki. Gara mutongo uri padhuze mwati hashi baba.
Oh, so it's mine? Yes. Let me take it. For $40. I can have it. No, for $40 can I have this?
Up close and personal. Uri padhuze dai so uchienda. Ngofamba ako quickly because inogona zopera ndakaona present.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for assisting us to this. Nditori nemakrashes mumoto Makwaza
kuparara cheko kuparara bozi pangana ngateerera paanenge achiexplain panenge inini yakafanana nekuti tingati for example tatora kana kuti muti chaiwo chaiwo kana kuti muriwo kana usiri kuridiridza usina mvura hatinokokonyara kudai so ndo zvimwe chete zvakamufanana nemavhedzi zvinedza tokokonyara saka the more yaunotanga kutomwa mvura iyoyo the more yaunotanga kutoona kutoti handa ndaparara zvezvo